Okay, so this is Social Studies 6E10, Element D. This has to do with economy. What role does entrepreneurship play in a country's economy? Well, this is tricky because you have to figure out what kind of economy you have first before you can ever answer this question. If you've got a command economy, then entrepreneurship doesn't play any role in your economy if it's a pure command economy. Because here's what entrepreneurs are. These are people that take a risk and start their own business. That's what an entrepreneur is, an entrepreneurship. We've got some people in this class who are entrepreneurs. They're actually selling things that they have made, and that's entrepreneurship at its very basic level. It's somebody who takes something, makes it, and tries to sell it. The guy who invented the Dell computer is an entrepreneur. The guy who, or the lady or whatever, who invented the Tervis cups. You know those Tervis cups everybody's carrying around nowadays? They're very popular. Guys, that's an entrepreneur. They said, I'm going to make a cup that everybody wants to buy. Artists are entrepreneurs because they're taking their art and they're trying to sell it. Are they taking a risk? Absolutely. Because what if nobody buys their art? What if nobody buys the cup? What if nobody buys the computer? Well, you spent all this time and this effort and this money trying to get this company off the ground and nobody's buying your stuff. Well, guess what? You're out of business and you lost all your money. Entrepreneurship is risky. But at the same time, it's very rewarding because what if you invent a product or what if you're selling something that everybody wants? Do you stand to make a lot of money? Absolutely. So in a market economy, an entrepreneur plays a big role. And the more that the economy is market or slanted toward the market side, the bigger role the entrepreneur plays. They take a risk. And start their own business. What other impact do you think entrepreneurs have on the economy? So let's say I'm a tutor after school. Okay, that's my business. I'm an entrepreneur on a very small scale. But let's just say that the demand for tutoring goes way up. And I can't handle all of the students that are coming to me that are willing to pay for my services as a tutor. Well, what happens? Do I have to hire somebody? Yes, I've got to hire somebody. And now, somebody who didn't have a job yesterday now has a job. Somebody who didn't have money to buy their PlayStation yesterday now has money to go out and buy a PlayStation. So are entrepreneurs good or bad for a market economy? They're very good because the more money that they make and the more popular that their little business is, the more people they have to hire to help them, the more money gets out into the economy and the economy just starts to rise. This is one of the reasons that the United States of America has a very, very good economy. Even though we're in a slow economic time right now, our economy is way better than most countries in the world. Why? Because we've got literally millions of entrepreneurs out there who have hired other people to help them in their business. All right, so you need to be able to put that in your own words. What impact does an entrepreneur have on the economy? Well, it has two impacts. One impact is they boost the economy because the product they're selling usually is something people want. And if it's very popular, then they have to give other people's jobs that would normally have a job. What does that do for taxes? You had some guy who was unemployed yesterday. Now they're employed. Do they have to pay taxes? Yes, indeedy. So it's good all the way around. It's good for the government. It's good for everybody involved. So entrepreneurs are good in a market economy. In a command economy, does an entrepreneur exist? No, because the government owns everything, and the government is running all of the businesses. So there are no entrepreneurs. So you have to ask yourself that question. You have to say, well, in a market economy, entrepreneurs have a big impact. And then give a couple of examples. In a command economy, entrepreneurs have little to zero impact. Little to no impact. Okay, thank you for watching.